Thanks to Von Black again for that contribution because he just contributed some money to give us your down payment on your new nose flute empire. And he was
Really?
asking, yeah, he did. I'm not sure if we can get his comment back up there, Vic, if you can, but he must know you because he's calling you Mikey. Hope you and yours have a wonderful holiday. And he wants to know if you can share any funny stories about our dear friend Stiv Bators.
Stiv
So,
Bators.
yeah. So I know shifting from Foo Fighters to Stiv Bators might be a little bit different, but do you have any nose flute stories about Stiv Bators?
I didn't know nose flute when I lived with Stiv. I didn't know the nose flute yet. He loved Christmas. I remember the first Christmas after Razzle died, he sent me he gave me a Christmas card that said, if a star should out, it would immediately go out, and don't carry on and have a white Christmas, white underlined. But I mean, did I tell you? I mean, I didn't tell you. Did I tell you a story about Stiv when he died?
No.
I mean,
no.
He died on stage and he came back to life, by accident. He used to hang himself, it was part of his stage act. It was this little guy who was really light. And when he would climb up in the lighting rig and put the mic cord around his neck and hanging there, he would be holding himself up. But for a while, he would be hanging there look like he was hanging. And one night his hand was a bit sweaty. This was the Lords of a New Church gig. It wasn't the Dead Boys, but it was the Lords of a New Church. And the roadie noticed that he was turning blue and there was piss pouring down his leg. I was like, something's not right. They took him down and he was clinically dead for quite a while. They brought him back to life. They took him to the hospital and he actually survived. But I mean, once you died on stage, how are you going to top that?
Sounds a little like a Hollywood vampire, if you ask me. Yeah.
Well, Alice has the guillotine and he hangs himself and stuff. But Stiv actually did it for real.
Actually did it. Oh my God.
Yeah. And the only regret he had was they didn't tell him until a week or two later, because they were kind of concerned about his reaction. And his first reaction was like, "Oh man, I can't remember anything." He wanted to remember the out of body experience. That was the only regret. That was his only regret. So there's a Stiv story for you.
So you guys were roommates. For how long did you guys live together?
We lived together. I was taking care of his cat when he was in London when Hanoi was breaking up in 1985. I was feeding his cat Ziggy for that spring when Stiv was on the road, and then we figured we might as well move in together and share the rent and everything. So we lived together about a half a year.
Nice.
And Johnny Thunders moved in too for a while. So
oh my God, that's a whole movie ready to be written. Johnny Thunders, Stiv Bators, and Michael Monroe, and a cat named Ziggy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Ziggy was a cat.
Ziggy was a great cat.
Oh man,
it was great. It was a great cat. So there was never a dull moment. I had to hide the speed from Johnny, because he would do it. It was like, the more I see, the more I do. It's just like he would come out of a bathroom and say like this. It would go, putting his sleeve down. Michael, do you have any more? I just dropped the gram in the toilet. Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Amazing, but,
I think it would have been a household of do as I say, not as I do. That would have been a very good household to have that saying in. Do as I say, not as I do.
Well, yeah. The more I see, the more I do.
Oh, that's the worst one.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan Roxie, and I've taken all my years of experience of playing guitar, and I want to pass the torch of rock and roll on to you. Check out the System 12 guitar method.
Hello folks, Roxie here. Thanks for watching the video. And if you liked it, hit the subscribe button or one of the videos around me to watch more. If you'd like to, please leave a comment. If you didn't like the video, maybe you'll forget how to type.